This is the Temple Arts, bringing you the wisdom of the ancients. Today we'll be discussing the point of singularity. Imagine a moment in time and space where all known reality collapses into a single, powerful point, a point of singularity. From this one point, a cascade of energy, knowledge, and potential bursts forth, giving birth to new realms, dimensions, and even universes itself. What if ancient civilizations knew about this phenomenon, encoding its secrets into stone to preserve it across the ages? Today we journey back to one of the oldest pyramids of Egypt, the Pyramid of Unas. The Pyramid of Unas, located in Saqqara, Egypt, was built for the pharaoh Unas of the 5th dynasty. On the surface, it might seem modest compared to the towering Giza pyramids, yet within it lies something extraordinary. The oldest known pyramid texts, mysterious inscriptions covering the walls of its inner chambers. These texts represent a map, not merely a physical one, but a symbolic roadmap of the journey from the physical to the metaphysical realms. And as we'll discover, they also may point to a concept remarkably similar to what we now understand as the point of singularity. So what is singularity? To understand singularity, let's briefly touch on modern scientific concepts. In physics, singularity represents a point in space-time where certain quantities, such as density and gravitational forces, become infinite. The heart of a black hole, an area where everything collapses to a single point, where our known laws of physics cease to apply. This idea of convergence and transformation fascinates scientists because it seems to defy everything we understand, bridging known and unknown realities. The Egyptian concept of duat, the spiritual singularity. The pyramid texts speak of the duat, the realm of the dead, but more precisely, it represents a transitional zone, a place where spirit and matter converge, collapse, and then transform. Scientists believe that the passages in the Pyramid of Unas were intended to guide the pharaoh through this realm. However, some researchers propose that these texts may also describe a process similar to the point of singularity, where the soul experiences its own convergence and transformation. In the text, Unas is described as entering the duat and being reborn as a star, transcending mortality and returning to a place of immense energy and unity. This aligns with the concept of the point of singularity, a point where all matter collapses, only to transform into something beyond our comprehension, possibly birthing new realms or forms of existence. The Egyptians saw this journey as cyclical, a return to the source, much like a point of singularity leading to a new reality. The pyramid's architecture itself may symbolize a journey to the point of singularity. As you enter the pyramid, you descend through narrow, confining passageways, symbolizing the contraction of reality and awareness. Finally, you arrive at the king's chamber, a large open space. This transition could represent the journey of compression and convergence, where matter, identity, and consciousness collapse into a single point before transcending into a boundless realm of pure potential. One of the pyramid text titles Unas as the Shining One, a designation that resonates with the descriptions of light as a point of singularity. In physics, light plays a unique role in that it remains constant across all frames of reference, a quality that some compare to the point of singularity, which are beyond ordinary perception. This idea of light aligns with the Egyptians' philosophy. By describing Unas as the shining one, it implies that the point of singularity and his essence has transcended beyond ordinary existence, radiating beyond physical limitations. A fascinating bridge between ancient Egyptian concepts and modern science is found in the idea of entropy and rebirth. In thermodynamics, entropy is a measure of disorder or randomness in a system increasing until a point where only chaos seems to remain. But in a point of singularity, this disorder collapses into a single point, an ultimate concentration of energy, which could theoretically spark the birth of something entirely new, a new universe perhaps. In the pyramid texts, Unas' journey echoes this idea, suggesting that he reaches a point of convergence, passing through chaos, and emerges into a rebirth of light, symbolizing a cosmic reset. The concept of the phoenix rising from the ashes has deep roots in ancient Egypt, where it's closely tied to the Bennu bird, a sacred creature symbolizing rebirth, renewal, and immortality. The Bennu bird served as a precursor to the phoenix in later Greco-Roman mythology and shares many striking similarities with this legendary figure. The Bennu bird was often depicted as a heron-like creature with long legs, a slender neck, and a two-feathered crest. It was associated with the sun god Re and the god of creation Atum, symbolizing the eternal cycle of death and rebirth. The Bennu bird was said to emerge from the waters of Nun, the primordial chaos, landing on the Benben stone, a sacred stone tied to creation. This act marked the beginning of creation itself. The Bennu bird was also linked to the solar cycle, much like the phoenix association with the sun. It was said to periodically renew itself by building a nest of aromatic woods and resins, setting it ablaze and rising anew from the ashes. This cycle mirrored the daily death and rebirth of the sun as it traveled through the sky, a concept central to Egyptian spirituality. Here are some similarities between the Bennu bird and the phoenix. The symbol of rebirth. Both the Bennu bird and the phoenix are symbols of renewal and transformation. They represent the idea that destruction, death, is not the end, but a prelude to a new beginning. Connection to the sun. Like the phoenix, the Bennu bird was deeply tied to the solar worship. The phoenix was believed to die in flames and rise with the dawn, mirroring the daily journey of the sun, while the Bennu bird was seen as the embodiment of the sun god's power of regeneration. Immortality and eternal life. Both birds symbolize the quest for immortality and the cyclical nature of existence. For the Egyptians, the Bennu bird was a promise of eternal life through the cycles of nature, while the phoenix carried this idea into later traditions. Mythical nesting ritual. The Bennu bird's nest of fragrant materials that burns to ashes echoes the phoenix legend of self-immolation, where it rises anew from the remnants of its past life. The Bennu bird became the foundation for later stories of the phoenix, blending Egyptian ideas of cosmic order, Ma'at, with themes of renewal that resonated across cultures. Pyramid of Unas invites us to consider the possibility that the Egyptians, through an intuitive understanding of the universe, grasped concepts we only now begin to explore with advanced mathematics and cosmology. The journey of Unas into the Duat, his collapse into a single point of singularity, of radiant energy, and his subsequent rebirth into the cosmos bears an uncanny resemblance to our modern theories of black holes and singularities. Is it mere coincidence, or did they possess a profound insight into the fundamental nature of reality? This suggests that Egyptians had scientific knowledge of black holes as we do, but rather that their metaphysical understanding resonated at a deeper level with similar ideas, a collapse, a transformation, and a rebirth. This is the Templars, bringing you the wisdom of the ancients.